wreaking havoc here. I am doing a video where you can get ready with me and see how I do my hair and my makeup, and I'm gonna show you what stuff I use and how I apply it. I'm also doing this video in real time so you can see how long it takes me when I am, relaxed and getting my makeup on slowly, like not in a rush. I could do it all in less time, but whatevs. Well, with that said, let's get started. So first, I'm gonna put in contact lenses. These are actually prescription. Oof. These are actually prescription. So it makes it a lot easier to do my makeup when I can see exactly what I'm doing. There we go. Next, I'm going to be using an NYX primer. Here's another frame so you can see that properly. I use this so my foundation doesn't really sink into my skin. I find that it keeps my skin from breaking out nearly as much when I wear this under my foundation, and it also just makes my skin more glowy and look more natural and healthy and bright when I'm wearing so much makeup. And then I'm going to add a liquid illuminator primer over it. So this is like a shimmer, so my face also looks nice and healthy and glowy. Okay, now for foundation. I'm using Joa's Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation in Ivory, because believe it or not, that's how pale I am. And a few drops of that. You'll notice I'm not really using brushes for any of this right now. Brushes are expensive, and I feel like they soak up a lot of the product, and I honestly like the finish that my fingers give my foundation, because it looks more like skin and not like stippled, and there's no brush strokes or anything. Okay, and then we're gonna use an Anastasia contour palette. This looks horrible because I put it in my car and it melted in the LA sun. So I'm gonna use some of the dark color and the light color. Put the dark color in the hollows of my cheeks. And blend it in. Use a light color on top. Blend it in. And then my eyebrows, I'm using Anastasia's brow pomade in dark brown. Where's my brush? I'm gonna need a mirror for this one. There's some spots. So I actually like my eyebrows super, 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 super dark. So we're gonna need a lot more. We're gonna need a lot more of this. And I actually usually bring the line out way farther than it's supposed to be. And then the other side. really dark, but I don't really like when brows look super painted on, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like them looking perfect, because if they look perfect, then they look fake. I'm gonna smudge this because it looks too square. And now for eyeshadow. I have this knockoff nudes palette that I got as a Secret Santa gift like 4 years ago. And I use dark brown and maybe a little bit of green. But before that, I reminded myself that I'm going to use NYX, this pencil in Milk. And don't worry, it's not gonna stay like that. And I'm using the same finger that I used for my light colors on my cheeks earlier. And we're gonna blend that in. And now we're going to add eyeshadow. I actually like my eyeshadow to be like kind of messy, honestly. People are like, oh, you didn't blend it properly. And I'm like, bruh, that's how I want it to look. Let me live my life. Let me live my life. Also, you'll find that like a lot of makeup tutorials, they like don't really explain the difference that like Asian eyes and Caucasian eyes and like all different kinds of eyes, like you have to do makeup differently in all of them. People, like a lot of makeup artists try to like sell you on like a tried and true technique. But I'm like, well, that doesn't work. That doesn't work with everything. It only works with the exact eyes that like YouTube makeup artist has. Okay, we're gonna add way more of this and the other eye. I actually like to bring my eyeshadow out like kind of stupid far. And we're gonna add black. And more black. This top part looks a little uneven. Okay, and then we're gonna use the same brush I used for my brows and add a smudge down here. And add pink to my cheeks. I have this Maybelline blush in Pink Rose that I just use one of these puffs to put on my cheeks. I want my mirror for this. I like to go really heavy on the blush. Okay, and eyeliner. I am using Wet n Wild's Mega Liner, which cost $3, and I go through a ton of this stuff. Okay. That looks pretty even to me. And add my line underneath that I do for fun. And other side. They're usually a little bit uneven, but I don't really care. I don't really mind. And then we're going to add marks on my cheeks again with this same light pencil. Cool. And while my eyeliner is drying, I can't put on my mascara, so I'm gonna put stuff in my hair, which is this avocado hair milk that I got for free, and it works great. And this bottle, I only use like this much, so this bottle is gonna last me basically my lifetime. For better or for worse. So I'm adding this to make my hair nice and glossy. I'm also using, this doesn't have a label on it anymore. It's a Garnier like pomade wax thing. It looks like a jar of goop. And add it to my hair to make it easier to work with. And then I also have this sea salt texturizing, you can't even see that. It's a salt and sea texturizing spray. I also got this for free. So, and that's all I do to my hair. I actually style it while it's still wet. I find that it looks better when it dries. If I style it after it's dry, it doesn't look that great. And now that my eyeliner's dry enough, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And then I'm going to, you can't notice the difference, and then I'm gonna use Maybelline's Great Lash, which I kind of hate this mascara, honestly, because it's really hard to get off my face. It's really hard to take it off my face with makeup remover and or soap, but I already bought it and I have to deal with it. Sometimes I'll put on fake eyelashes, but sometimes they're just really uncomfortable, so I don't really bother. Since we're doing a fun video, I'm gonna put color on my lips, which I usually don't, or sometimes I do. So I'm using this NYX Butter Gloss in Peaches and Cream, and I'm just gonna use a teeny bit. For a nice pink color, and now we're done! And now we're all done! If you want to see it up close, wow, that kind of looks messy. But usually my makeup's honestly a little bit messy on stream because when I'm sitting back like this, you can't really notice. So, not really a big deal. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check me out at twitch.tv/wreakinhavoc to see me stream in action and my makeup. Thanks, guys.